Welcome back, everybody, to the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden 20. As today, our Lions are 4-0 so far, playing some good ball. Last week was a very ugly win against the Packers, who are now 0-4. But you know what? A win's a win, and it's never easy in Lambeau. Of course, we had a breakout player challenge with Miles Sanders to get either 100 yards or 2 touchdowns, and he did score twice in that win, moving him up to star development. And his development's going to be pretty big for this team, especially with Kerryon Johnson out these next, I would say, probably about 6 more weeks. Sanders being the bell cow back, he's going to have a gigantic role in this offense. He's going to get a ton of touches, and he's going to have to be productive with those touches. And so far, he's played well. 5.6 yards a pop for 4 weeks. That's a really good number. And Sanders has been very, very solid. So we have a few messages from our offensive coordinator, including a breakout player, which we'll get to in a second. But first, he's asking us if we want to focus on rest or preparation for this week against the 3-1 Redskins, who are a good team. But the squad is playing so well, but I think we just got to get the guys get some extra rest, try to get us less fatigued, and keep our energy levels high. The Redskins are led defensively by Richard Sherman, one of the top corners in the NFL. I think we don't have to disregard him, but we cannot put our whole offensive game plan around him because we have so many good wide receiver options. Juju, Golladay, Lawrence Parnell. They are all very solid receivers, and we can just throw it to whoever Sherman isn't covering. And then the breakout player is going to be Miles Sanders. Isn't this a coincidence? 2 weeks in a row. Opening last episode, he was normal development, and now he has the chance to move up to superstar if he gets 150 yards or 3 touchdowns, which is a tall task, but let's see if it happens. Welcome, everybody, to Ford Field as the 4-0 Detroit Lions facing off against the 3-1 Washington Redskins. This is the Lions' last home game until their bye week. They have 3 straight road games, and then after the bye week, I believe 6 of their final 8 contests are here at Ford Field. So if they can get this road stretch out of the way, then the end of the year is going to be a breeze. 2nd and 9, there is Matt Ioannidis, the former Temple Owl, getting the sack on Tez Lawson, leading to a 3rd and 19, as here's T-Law. He's going to scramble like he's late on a date, and he's going to get it over to Kenny Golladay for the first down. As the great Craniac Gaming once said, Gappy Galladays. Now from the 38, here is T-Law trying to keep the momentum moving, but there's one problem. The pass is caught, but by Landon Collins. You can't spell intercepted without the D. As Landon Collins taking it the distance, and it's for Redskins, who strike first. They lead it 7-0. Tez Lawson threw 3 picks in the first half last week. Has to clean up his act after a poor performance in the win against Green Bay. So now it's a 3rd and 24. Why not make things even worse for the Lions as Montez Sweat gets the sack, leading to a 4th and 33. Don't see that every day. Bringing Tez down to the 2. But the Lions are going to answer right back as here's Ed Oliver, the $34 million man with a sack of his own. Of course, Oliver, acquired this offseason from Buffalo, has been great so far with the Lions. Redskins have it back. Their offense ain't looking too much better. 2nd and 19, there's Darius Geis, losing a few yards. Now from the 29, here's the speedster, Lawrence Parnell, down the field, and the rookie from 71 yards out will find the end zone, as that's the Louisville product with the tutty. And this game is all tied up at 7. Lions will get the pigskin quickly back, as here's Juju Smith-Schuster stutter stepping to the 49-yard line for a gain of 26, as the Lions' passing attack is on fire right now. And then 2nd and 14, Lawson showing off the wheels, back over to Juju Smith-Schuster. Wash, rinse, and repeat is the way to go. Now it's a 3rd down and 8. Lawson looking to throw it. He's going to get it short over to Golladay, who only gets 7. So that'll lead to an interesting 4th and 1. Do the Lions take the points? Do they go for it? Well, the field goal unit's out. Here's Matt Prater for a short kick, and it's a fake. More fake than my ex-girlfriend. That's Mike Gesicki getting the first down. And then from the 4, Lions would easily be able to punch it in, as that's Kenny Golladay with the touchdown, and Detroit now leads it 14-10. As the former Northern Illinois Husky is eating right now, giving everybody the gravy, and Detroit has their first lead of the day. So here's the Washington offense, 2nd and 3. Dwayne Haskins up the middle just a little to the former Detroit Lion, Marvin Jones. Jones was a very talented number 2 receiver here for a while. He was behind Golden Tate for a little bit, and then he was behind Kenny Golladay. Now he's one of the main focal points here in Washington, and there's Greg the Leg Zuerlein for the Redskin field goal, cutting the lead down to 4. Detroit has it back. Miles Sanders fumbles the football, and the Redskins will pick it up. Landon Collins forces it. That's Zach Bussey, the first-round rookie, who picks it up. And then 1st and goal, Washington punches it in as there's Paul Richardson for the touchdown. 8 catches, a buck on the nose, and a score today for Richardson. So now Washington is back up 17-14. 3rd down, Miles Sanders only gains about 1. So the Redskins will get the ball back, and they don't even have to call a timeout. Lions forced to use an injury timeout on Miles Sanders. He would not return. No superstar depth for him. He only had about 55-ish yards. As here's Trey Flowers with a nice sack. Now a 3rd and 4 here in the 3rd quarter. Jared Davis had the easy interception, but I think he was thinking pick 6 rather than just getting the turnover. Lions will get the ball back, though. Now in the backfield is going to be a mixture of Zach Zenner and Ty Johnson. But Lawrence Parnell is basically a running back once you get him the ball. Having him in open field is just leads to unstoppableness. Is that even an English word? But yeah, Lawrence Parnell in the open field is an absolute danger to your humane society. From a 29, there's Jonathan Allen, the former Alabama Crimson Tide player with the sack. One of many Alabama players on this team and on this defense, to be specific. 2nd and 21 now. There's Boo-Boo Schuster, as the great Antonio Brown would call him, a.k.a. Juju Smith-Schuster for the touchdown. Lions back up 21-17. Detroit gets the pigskin back as Lawson hit as he throws on 3rd down. He gets it to Golladay, being chased behind by Richard Sherman, but still a 1st down for KG. And then from the 49, 5-wide set. Tez has no friends in his backfield. Surprised he doesn't have any friends. I mean, he's the starting quarterback of an NFL team, for crying out loud. He gets it to his tight end, TJ Hawkinson, who brings it to the 31. And then wash, rinse, repeat. As the easy passes are working. There's Juju with the touchdown. And Detroit now leads it 28-17. Lions looking good. They have the ball back, by the way, as the Redskins' offense is on poop patrol. As there's, guess who? Juju Smith-Schuster with another 1st down. Model of consistency was the name of the game here for Juju. He was very good for this offense. And then 3rd and 2, play fake. Lawson gets sacked by Reuben Foster, bringing down quarterbacks like he hits his women. So the Redskins get the play there. Now a 4th and 11. Here's a 53-yard kick for Prater, and he misses it. Matt Prater missing a 4th quarter field goal? I don't believe it. Well, luckily the Lions are up by 2 scores, so it's not the end of the world, but still, the old man is regressing. Hasn't been the same Matt Prater that we all know and love. Lions may be in the kicker market this coming off season, as there's Paul Richardson gaining 15, and then the very next play, Dwayne Haskins looking to throw it. He gets it over to Marvin Jones, and the Skins are moving it. Jones tackled by his former teammate Darius Slay, now from the 11. The former Buckeye Haskins under pressure, and he's going to be brought down by Shaquem Griffin. One hand, don't care. And then the losses would keep on coming for Washington. Screen pass for McLaurin. Not only does he lose 3, but he is hurt. The Buckeye connection may be no more of these next couple of weeks, as Terry McLaurin could miss some time. So Washington's going to elect to kick the field goal. Zuerlein makes it, and now it's an 8-point game. They're going to have to stop this rushing attack of Zach Zenner and Ty Johnson. 3rd and 9, handoff for Zenner. He gets about 8, but that's not enough. Skins call the timeout. They get the ball back as their offense is doing a nice job of moving it. There's Jordan Reed to the 42, but there's one problem. They're getting everything in the middle of the field, and they're out of timeouts. Now Bryce Love making a nice play, but the Redskins don't have any time left, and that's how this game ends, due to bad clock management. And it's Detroit who gets the win, 28-20.